What's up everybody, it's Laura, that RV girl with Traveland RV here at Jayco Homecoming, and behind me is an all-new J-Flight private bunk model. It's the 295 TBS. Now again, I have not even popped my head into this trailer because I want us both to be surprised together. So we're going to start up here on the campsite so I can show you a little bit of what you've got going on the front tongue and in this massive pass-through storage, and then we'll work our way inside. All right, starting up front where the magic happens, of course, because this is where you hitch up. You've got your electric tongue jack, and we've got two 20-pound propane tanks, as well as space on the tongue, of course, for your battery setup. Then over here on the campsite, you can get a nice good look at your full pass-through storage that is well lit. And then down along this campsite is where you're going to find your powered patio awning with integrated lighting. We've also got our on-demand water heater just behind this sign here. And you're going to find your furnace off-put. We also have a standard outlet if you want to power up any devices. And in the back here is going to be your ultimate outdoor cooking setup. Now look at this mini fridge. Let's say it's a mini fridge. Look at all these drawers we've got going on in here. That's going to definitely keep bevies cool for the whole crew. You've got some storage space underneath with some drawers here. And I mean, when I said ultimate outdoor cooking setup, I meant that's obviously going to come with a space for you to mount a TV so you can have your outdoor entertainment as well. And then up above that, we've got some overhead cabinetry. And of course, for the grill, you've got your LP Quick Connect nearby so you can easily bumper mount that to the rear. And speaking of rear, we're just going to extend this exterior tour as far as we can, because in the back here you've got some additional exterior storage. We've got our bumper mounted spare tire, and you've got your outdoor hot and cold shower. Plus you've got a spray port for rinsing, and we've got our city water connection as well. And we're gonna push it over to the off-camp side because this model features an exterior storage door into your bunk space, which by the way, looks incredible. I don't wanna get too carried away with it because like I said, let's experience this together. So let's hop inside. All right, first impressions is this is a very accommodating private bunk model, as we've got a beautiful living room setup with a U-shaped dinette and theater seats, and we've got this lovely kitchen just along the campsite here. I do want to point out when you walk in off the main entry door, we've got our switches here for our slide out. We have a single slide in this unit on the off-camp side. Our awning switch, we can also check our battery and tank levels, and of course we've got our light switches here too. Also in this counter space here, you have a standard outlet, USB and USB-C, great for charging up devices. Also, you're right by the door here, so if someone's just got to stick their phone there and they want easy access off the campsite, that's a great spot. And to be thorough, like I said, here you can see those switches I was discussing, and we've also got a cabinet right off of that front door as well. Honestly, I'd throw my flip-flops and things in there, but you can use that however you like. All right, now I am definitely going to tease you with that private rear bunk room because I need y'all to hang out with me till the end. I don't want to be by myself. Okay, so let's take a look at this U-shaped dinette. Y'all know I love a U-shaped dinette because it also offers additional lounging space. Like, look at how comfy this corner is. It's also an additional sleeping space. So we just pick this right up off these posts, rest the tabletop down on the ledges, and voila, you've got an additional sleeping space. And this U-shaped dinette is going to offer you additional storage just underneath the bench seating. Now, if you need any charging capabilities while hanging out of the dinette, along the wall here, you're going to have a standard outlet, and we've got our climate controls. Next up is going to be your theater seats. Now, we've got cozy theater seats here with cup holders on the armrest, and you've got an easy pull cord to activate that recline. Remember, give it a little push, and then you can reach your max recline. We've also got some charging capabilities along the wall here, so USB and USB-C. And within this little middle console here, you've got space for remotes or whatever else you need next to you while you're relaxing. Now, right across from those theater seats is going to be your entertainment center. We've got some cupboards down below. And then, of course, you've got your sound system controls just in this area here, all around these side cubbies. We've got a beautiful mantle here and your backed area for a TV. And then we find ourselves seamlessly moving into the kitchen space. let's start off with your pantry. Now we have a massive pantry with multiple shelves, great spot for you to bring along all your snacks and non-perishables. Also, I love this glass accent here on the door. Then we come up to our fridge. Now this is going to be a 12-volt fridge and freezer. Had to turn you around so you get a nice look at that there. And when it comes time to cook, you have a 3-burner cooktop with the flush glass cover, as well as a nice sized RV oven. That's gonna be good for flatbread pizzas or chocolate chip cookies, those little snacks that you wanna crisp up, and any baking needs. I mean, chocolate chip cookies are a need. Underneath that, you're gonna find your fuses and breakers. And up above that, you'll have a hood vent fan and light, as well as a microwave for quick and easy meals on the go. Then here at the extension of your countertop, you're gonna find an undermount dual basin sink, and you've got a matte black faucet up top. Now down below the sink here, you've got a good amount of storage space. Some of it will be obstructed from the plumbing, but you still have enough space to put a garbage can if you like. And then along this back area here is where you're gonna find your caddy for your sponges, and we've got some drawers here for cooking utensils and your silverware. Also up above you here, you've got a nice big cabinet wide open for dishes, or it's quite tall in there, so those Stanley cups and bigger sized mugs could go right there. All right, heading to the front of the trailer. You gotta hang on with me. We're gonna get to that rear bunk soon. We've got 2 entrances here, one into your bathroom and the other into the main bedroom. Let's check out the bedroom first. Stepping into your master bedroom in the front here, you're gonna have 2 mirrored wardrobes on each side of the bed, and that goes all the way into your front cap. We've also got a rod there for hanging. Underneath, you're gonna have a night table of sorts, as that's just atop your full pass-through storage. You've also got outlets there so you can charge up and power your devices. And then to the foot of the bed is where you're gonna find your television bracket, so you are prepped and ready to set up your own entertainment in the bedroom here. We have a 60 by 80 queen size bed here with a beautiful open style overhead shelf. You've also got individual reading lights up top, and I love this shiplap looking decorative piece here at the head of the bed. Now for additional storage, of course, you're gonna have a spot right underneath the bed up in the front here on an assisted lift, and of course, that's your plywood bed platform. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to reward you greatly with this brand new private bunk room setup. It is super cool in here. Come on in, let's get into it. All right. First up, we've got this versatile sleeping space right here. Now, this space is actually going to fold up and out of the way, because behind it is that baggage door that we saw from the exterior, so you can easily put bigger items in here, bikes and outdoor gear with ease, but you're not going to lose out on this additional sleeping space here, because it's just an easy fold and go. We've also got a single bunk up top with a 300-pound sleeping capacity. And then over here to the right-hand side, we have a larger, more twin-size bunk with a 600-pound sleeping capacity. And then down below that, you're gonna find a mass amount of storage. I'm just gonna position you on that little single bunk we saw there, so you can really get a nice look at this huge pass-through wardrobe area with space for hanging. Also, along the back here, you've got a backed area ready for a TV, and we've got your integrated ladder that you can easily pull out and use to get into this elevated bunk space. We also have a dedicated AC in here, and the top bunk is going to have USB and USB-C charging, and this bottom bunk here is going to give you a standard outlet so you can power up and charge devices. And then over here to the right hand side of me, you've also got some cubby storage. All right, I don't often do this in my full walkthroughs, but I really want you to get a nice look at this amazing new rear private bunk room space. It is so versatile, and it's also a great spot for gear, but it's also just an awesome accommodating spot for guests, family members, or just an all-around hangout chill zone. All right, everybody, that completes my tour on the all-new 2026 Jayco J-Flight 295 TBS. If you want to get your hands on this all-new private bunk model, head to my description. There is a link for you to click that will get you in touch with our Traveland RV team so you can get hitched up and out there adventuring with the whole crew. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and drop me a comment with your favorite feature. What do you think of that new rear bunk? Safe travels, happy camping, and I will see you tomorrow.